Hi everyone, today I decided to compare my 18-inch, my twin doll, Dira, to my 18-inch American Girl doll, Sophia. And Sophia is the medium skin, light brown eyes, light curly brown hair. And Dira has the olive skin tone, and she has brown eyes, and she also have the fixed eyes, meaning that her eyes cannot open and close. The reason why I decided to compare these two dolls is because of their hair. Because I noticed with my Dira, as I comb her hair and style it, her hair is not extremely curly because it has bigger curls than the My AG number 26. But I find that it's very time consuming, meaning that to actually spray and brush each curl back in and recurl, it takes time, and it's compared. I find that it reminds me of the My AG number 26. That's why I decided to compare these two girls. But basically, I can tell you that the 18-inch My Twin doll is very, very similar to American Girl dolls. They are both very good quality dolls. And my Dira, I was a bit concerned about her hair in the beginning because her hair got extremely frizzy fast. But I noticed that once I sprayed her hair and recurled it, it looked brand new again. So, I have no more concerns about Dira's hair. I am totally happy with it. But I did notice that the company, if you notice here, that her hair is very uneven. It's very long. You have some parts of her hair that is very long, and there are some parts of her hair that is very short. See, it's very uneven. Like the top is extremely long and the back is short. I don't know if that was their intentions, the style, or maybe they decided that maybe the owner can maybe cut and restyle her hair. I don't know. But I mean, it really doesn't bother me so much because when it's all curled up, it's not a problem. She is extremely beautiful. The reason why I really became interested is because of the work that the company does. As you can see in her face, she has beautiful eyebrows, beautiful eyelashes, and again, she doesn't, her eye doesn't open and close. She has fixed eyes, and American Girl eyes open and close. So I don't know if that's an issue for some persons because some persons like to make the stop motion videos, but I'm fine with it. And I also noticed that their arms works the same. You can lift her arm up, you can lift her arm down, and you can also lift it out like the AG doll. My Sophie here, you can lift her arm up, you can lift it down, and her arm goes out. So I find that their bodies are basically the same. They're basically the same weight. I really don't notice a huge difference with the My Twin body in terms of weight and being sturdy. It's it's a very good, I don't know if I should say replica, but their bodies is almost identical. And as you can see, they wear the same size clothing perfectly. So what I would do next is I will undress them so you can have a closer look at their bodies. Okay, so both my girls are undressed, and I can tell you what I did notice about the My Twin that I really do not like is that I notice it's basically when she's not wearing any shoes. It's difficult to stand her up properly without her shoes unless you spread her legs apart. Okay, I'll show you what I'm saying. Okay, basically her legs are together like my Sophia doll here, my AG. This is her with her legs together. Now, Dira cannot stand properly that way. I have to actually spread her legs apart and sort of lean her forward so she can balance. I did notice that. And if you notice with the my AG26, my Sophia, her legs are basically closed together and she's very stable. She can stand on her own. But I find that the my twin doll, she can stand better wearing a pair of shoes. But without a pair of shoes, no, it's a bit difficult. You have to actually spread her legs and lean her forward so that her body sort of balance itself so she can stand. So that's one thing that I noticed that I really did not like with my twin. But as you can see, their bodies are basically identical. You know, their hands and feet is the same. I'll show you. Here's their feet. And also their hand. Maybe I should turn them to the side, yeah. So you can sort of see what I'm saying. Okay. There's their hand. So their hands and feet are identical. So, and I'll turn them back on. Here's my Sophia back on. And my Dira back on. Oh. Okay. So back on, you can see that the my twin doll does not have the strings. She has that zip tie or plastic thingy, and it's covered. And the American Girl doll has the strings at the back. And that's another thing that I do like about American Girl, even though the string sort of gets in the way, you know, is that I like that I can personally fix any problem with the American Girl doll easily for me. I'm not that crafty. I've seen some persons do it like Lulu. She actually fixed her Harmony Club doll. The doll had loose limbs. And so what she did was she cut the zip tie. I'm not sure if I'm calling that correctly or not. And she unstuffed the doll, she tightened the limbs, and she put a new zip tie on. And it worked pretty good. It was perfect. The limbs were all nice and tight. So you might have some persons that are crafty like that that can do that. So that was another thing that I didn't really like so much. But like I said, it's not a huge problem for me. Okay, so turn my girls back around. Now back to their face. I can tell you that the My Twin dolls, they make a lot of different face molds. Where American Girl dolls, I think they make, I don't know if it's fair to say just 4 now, saying that they retired Marie Grace. So with American Girl, they have the classic face, Josephina face, Sonali face, and who? Oh, there's one more I'm missing. Oh, and Kaya's face mold. Yes. And with the My Twin, I think they have over 15, well, they had over 44 face molds and they retired a few. So now they have about 15 face molds that they're using. And I did also notice a difference in their air. If you notice with Sophia Air, she has a small air, whereas the My Twin dolls, their airs are a lot bigger. Maybe I could show them closer together. Turn them side on. Okay, maybe you can see it that way. Yeah, I did notice a difference in their air. It's not a problem, you know, it's not a problem for me. They're still both equally beautiful. Okay, so I'll dress my girls back up, and so my girls are dressed again, and let's talk about the prices of these dolls. The My AG, because she's a My AG, well, not because she's a My AG, but you'll find that the American Girl dolls, their average price is between $110 to $120. And the My Twin dolls, I have seen them at $79, I've seen them at $89, and then they have a customized 18-inch doll where you can customize the doll to look like your little girl, and those dolls are $99. You can choose which face mold that best match your little girl, color eyes, hair color. You can decide how long you want the little girl, not little girl, you can decide how long you want the doll's hair to be, shoulder length, long, you know, because it's customized. I guess you pay a little bit more for it. And also you can decide with skin color, eye color. So those dolls are $99. But my Dira, she is called a Adopt a Friend doll. And because of that, that means that she was already designed by the artist. The artist chose her face mold, skin tone, hair color, eye color. And with the Adopt a Friend doll, you know, you can choose which doll best looks like your child, I guess. You know, so for my Dira, I just fell in love with Dira. You know, she was, and not just that too, but what happened is that the company had a great sale. All the 18-inch dolls were $39 on sale. So for $39, I said, well, this was my opportunity to purchase an 18-inch doll from the company, because I already decided that I wanted to start collecting the My Twin dolls, especially the 23-inch dolls, seeing that their company decided to retire those dolls. So for my Dira, she was $39, and I think I did excellent, because I find that their dolls are very good quality. My only thing that I really do not like, but that's not a deal breaker for me, is, you know, to stabilize her standing up, because I have to spread her legs apart and lean her forward, and that's basically when she isn't wearing any shoes. But I find that when she's wearing shoes, you know, you can stabilize her a lot better. So that's really my only issue that I had with her. And like I said, the neck tag, the neck zip tag, that's really not a deal breaker for me either, you know. But I will tell you, if I need to tighten her limbs, what I would do is use a string around her neck. Probably I would probably do that, because it's just easier for me to handle. I'm more familiar with the string rather than that zip tag. But other than that, I'm perfectly happy with my Dira, and I think that she is a great alternative to the American Girl dolls for those that want a very good quality doll for less. I would tell you that the My Twin, I definitely recommend the My Twin dolls. And their company, like I said, also makes the 23-inch dolls, and they have decided to discontinue their 23-inch doll. So I will just show you what the 23-inch doll looks like. Hi everyone, so here is my Madison. She is my 23-inch My Twin doll, and she was purchased on eBay, and she is with Dira, which is also a My Twin doll. She is the 18-inch, and just for those that may not be too familiar, that this company also makes the bigger dolls, and she is sort of bending over. She stands on her own, so just so you can see her true length. So that is her. She is very tall, and these dolls are beautiful. I really don't know why the company decided to retire them, because to me the 23-inch dolls are so unique, whereas you can always purchase an 18-inch doll. They have so much of the other 18-inch, like Harmony Club dolls, and which other companies do they have? They have some that they sell at Walmart. I think Got dolls, and they have the Journey Girl dolls, and so much other dolls to choose from that comes in the 18-inch. And what I love about the 23-inch dolls is that they're also posable, meaning that you can also, for those that like the videos, you can pose your doll in the different positions. There's so much things that you can do with her. You can make the videos, and there's just so much other stuff that you can do. I don't know why they decided to just retire them. They're so unique and different from the 18-inch dolls. So there is my Madison. She's also the Madison face mold, but because I fell in love with the name Madison, I decided to just name her Madison. But what I love about the My Twin company, if you look, their dolls have fixed eyes, so they cannot close their eyes. But I love the work that the artist done, like on their eyebrows and their eyelashes. They really bring the dolls alive. And also the same with my Dira. And they also make tons of different face molds, so you have so much to choose from. And this company also make their own clothing line. So even though Dira is dressed in American Girl doll clothes, I have purchased her a few of the company 18-inch doll clothes. But I just really love the 23-inch dolls, But anyway, those are my girls. I've also added a few other 23-inch dolls to my collection. So thank you all so much for watching. Take care.